Honor have established themselves recently as being a brand that has some great photos when it comes to their phones. And I'm sure that when the Magic 7 Pro launches in a couple of days' time, that photography will be a big talking point of this phone, along with our favorite phrase, AI. And Honor have mixed the two together here to give us some pretty interesting photography. If you've ever taken photos of anything or anyone, then you'll know that trying to get the most accurate details in those photos is pretty hard. You can't get skin tone and detail and the highlights and lowlights all the same. It's just really difficult. But Honor thinks it might have solved this with the Magic 7 Pro with its light and shadow portrait large model. And if that sounds a little bit confusing to you, don't worry, I had to do some research on this as well. So let me tell you exactly what this is. Think of this as a large language model like Gemini, but instead of being trained on words, Honor's light and shadow large portrait model has been trained on photography instead. I'll show you some examples of this in a second, but this all runs on device on the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which means you don't need any data. It means it's more secure because it's not leaving your device, and it means that hopefully, because it is on device and it doesn't need to go to the cloud, that it speeds up that processing just a little bit. All the AI goodness here is added after the photo, so you don't need to wait to start taking other photos. And the photos you can see now, these are taken with the AI enhanced portrait mode, and they're being compared to the portrait mode on the Pixel 9 Pro. Honor's hoping that the AI, what it can do is enhance dynamic range, balance the light and shadows a little bit more as well to give you a better photo, and improve the skin tones and just get better detail in things like the hair and eyes. And while both cameras are pretty similar in terms of megapixels, I actually feel like between the two, you get a more vivid picture on the Magic 7 Pro. And if you zoom in on both these pictures, you can see that the fall off is much more natural on the Magic 7 Pro because of that AI compared to the Pixel. Let me show you some more examples though in different lighting conditions of the Magic 7 Pro's AI portrait mode and the Pixel 9 Pro's portrait mode. These both take great portrait shots, but if you take a close look at the details like the hair, you can see that on the Magic 7 Pro the AI is capturing more detail, but at the same time it's definitely adding to what's already there. And if you just take a look at both the AI portrait shots that are captured on the Magic 7 Pro, this is where you can really see that the AI is doing just a little bit more than upscaling that detail. It's creating its own version of certain features. So there is a bit of a trade-off here. If you use the AI portrait mode, you will definitely look better, but it just isn't as accurate as to what is there in real life. And sometimes I just don't know where I stand on this. I feel like if it's a portrait mode photo of a person, it should be as accurate as possible. And where I think Honor could do a really good job here is by adding this to that telephoto lens, because I think adding AI detail to zoomed in shots is absolutely fine when it's a building or something to try and enhance that detail and make it look a little bit cleaner. Of course, Honor isn't the only one doing AI photography, so it's not exactly new because we've seen this with Google's Realtone for years, and other OEMs have been doing similar for the past couple of years as well. But the AI here is doing a good job. It just depends where you sit on the fence of do you want real or do you want enhanced? So let me know in the comments below, would you rather have a real portrait photo of yourself, or would you rather have that AI make you look a little bit better in that photo? Before you head off, why not subscribe to the Android Authority YouTube channel, and if you do that, then I will see you in the next video.